Today I want to talk about the correlation between sleep and test taking. Everyone knows you cannot function without sleep. If you don't have enough sleep, there is lack of concentration, problems with your immune system, decreased metabolism, you'll have poor communication and speech, and you can even have cardiovascular problems. The National Sleep Foundation states without sufficient sleep, it is more difficult to concentrate, make careful decisions, and follow instructions. We are more likely to make mistakes or errors and are more prone to being impatient and lethargic. Our attention, memory, and reaction time are all affected. If you're sleep deprived, you feel sluggish, you will be dozing off, you will have difficult listening and taking in information. You are unable to have a coherent conversation with other people. And you also have mood swings, be in a bad mood, you'll have heavy eyelids, and you'll make many errors. Um, Also, late night studying is actually not beneficial. Yes, we might think that at late night we might be more awake, but actually it's just our body being overtired and the adrenaline is starting to kick in. Making a studying plan and managing your time is much more productive, especially in the early mornings. If you can get up an hour earlier in the morning to do at least one assignment, it's much more effective. You'll be much more alert and awake, and going to bed early um, would be best. Also, if you have at least 8 hours of sleep, in order to retain information better, it's highly suggested. Researchers suggest that missing as little as 2 hours of sleep for one night can take as long as 6 days to recover, if it is recovered at all. So the more you lose sleep throughout the days and weeks, the harder it's going to be for you to recover that sleep. Because the more sleep you lose, the more damage you're going to do to your body and to your brain cells. Helpful hints and suggestions for getting a good night's sleep is no alcohol, caffeine, at least 6 hours before you go to bed, because it stays in your system for a good 12 hours and slows you down. Um, Exercise during the day, but not before sleep, because if you exercise before you sleep, the adrenaline will kick in too much and will keep you up. Don't keep it too hot in your room while sleeping. Rather keep it cool, like no more than 70 Fahrenheit. It is suggested that our ideal temperature for your room is at 68. Also have an hour for relaxation before going to bed, like reading a book. Avoid taking naps during the day, unless if it's a power nap for 15 minutes, no more than 30. Because if you go over 30 minutes of a nap, your body will go into a deep sleep and will think it is actually sleeping time, and that will actually make you more tired at the end than actually helping you. Also have a set bedtime. Always, for example, if you want to say you go to bed between 8:45 and 9, always make sure it's between that time frame, and don't have the time frame longer than 15 minutes. I don't say it's between 8:45 and 9:15, because that is too wide of a window to go to bed. Your body won't be able to um, set a routine for itself. And also go to bed when you're tired. Even if you're tired, like let's say your body says, okay, I'm tired at 7 p.m., go to bed if you can. That way you're listening to your body's needs, and the body can recover from the lack of sleep, or and be able to retain the information that you learned that day much better. Also, avoid sleeping aids, especially sleeping pills. It makes the sleep deprivation worse, because the chemicals that are in the sleeping pills um, linger in your body. They do not get flushed out within a couple of hours. Usually it takes a day or two, and that is already way after you had your 8 hours of sleep. So basically, in summary, what sleep deprivation will cause you to not retain information. It will slow you down and you will not be able to properly function. It is therefore important that you get the proper amount of sleep so that you can concentrate during a test in order to answer all the questions that are being asked of you. Also, avoiding alcohol and caffeine is important, as well as using relaxation techniques so that you're able to wind down and are able to concentrate. Also, taking in a lot of protein, at least 2 hours before test taking, will help a lot. I've noticed that myself when I had my major exams, when I did my IB diploma, um, I had always at least 2 to 3 eggs plus a protein bar plus a sports drink in the morning, and it helped me a lot. The exams were literally, I had exams 5 hours without a break, and so you were able not to take a break. You had to go through those 5 hours, and that is a lot. And that really helped me with test taking, to take in a lot of protein and get a lot of sleep, and to make sure that um, you really have retained that information and not studied um, late at night. Okay, thank you.